In a crumbling house on the edge of a ghost town, a pit bull named Echo waited. The house hadn't seen a family in years, not since the old man passed. But Echo stayed. Day after day, he lay on the rotting wooden porch, eyes fixed on the road that once brought his owner home. He didn't chase cars. He didn't bark. He just watched. Neighbors had moved on. Kids had grown up. And still, Echo remained a silent guardian of memories only he remembered. People left scraps sometimes. A few tried to take him in, but he wouldn't budge. The porch was his post, his promise. His final link to a man who never returned. Seasons changed. Rain rusted the mailbox. Ivy climbed the doorframe. But Echo didn't waver. He became a part of the house. Flesh and fur turned to memory and myth. They said he howled only once. The night a storm ripped the shingles clean off. The roof, it wasn't the thunder that made him cry. It was the silence that followed. One winter, a traveling veterinarian named Mia passed through the forgotten town. She was on a volunteer route, helping shelters in struggling areas. Her van got stuck in the mud near Echo Street. That's when she saw him, fur thinned. By time, ribs showing, but eyes sharp as ever. When she approached, he didn't growl. He didn't flee, just looked past her, toward the road, as if still waiting for someone else. Mia left him food. Then again the next day, and again. Each time, Echo would eat, but never leave the porch. She asked the townspeople. They told, heard the story, how the old man rescued Echo as a pup. They were inseparable. And how, when the man died, Echo refused to leave the house. Mia returned the next week with a new idea. She placed a worn jacket, just like the one the old man used to wear, near the steps. Echo sniffed it. For the first time, his ears perked. That night, Mia sat on the steps beside him. She didn't speak. She didn't pet him. She just stayed, matching his stillness. And slowly something changed. Echo began to rest his head on her boots. He started watching her as much as he watched the road. When Mia left town, Echo followed. Not onto the van, but to the edge of the property line. That was his boundary. The next visit, he walked all the way to her vehicle. Not inside, but closer. Spring brought a shift in the wind. Flowers grew where weeds once ruled. And one morning, Echo did something no one expected. He stepped into Mia's van, not because he was done waiting, but because he realized the waiting didn't have to. And it just had to move forward. Mia brought him to her clinic. He needed surgery, medication. Love Echo didn't bark, but he leaned into every gentle hand, every soft towel, every bowl of warm broth. He was learning something foreign, safety. Mia didn't put him up for adoption. She knew his soul wasn't up for sale. Instead, she cleared a room in her cottage right beside the fireplace. Echo now lay on a plush rug, wrapped in warmth and quiet. He still watched the door sometimes, still listened for a voice long gone. But he also chased shadows in the garden. He nuzzled kids who visited the clinic. He slept peacefully, a dog who'd earned his rest. People said he was different now, lighter, not just in body, but in burden. Years later, Mia placed a framed photo on the clinic wall. It showed Echo older, grayer, wiser, sitting on the porch of the clinic as the sun set behind him. The caption read, "Some wait for the past, others carry it into the future." Echo passed on a quiet afternoon, lying beside the open door of the clinic, not chained to a place, but anchored by love. They buried him beneath the cherry tree behind the house, and every spring, the petals fall over a stone etched with 7 simple words. Echo, he waited, and was never forgotten.